A woman observed a gangster murder her spouse, after which they excavated a significant pit and disposed of both bodies within it, remaining unnoticed by others present. The couple named Brenner and Dylan, who are on their way to a vacation. During their drive, they encounter a man named Butch, who makes inappropriate comments towards Brenner. They stop at a restaurant where Butch approaches Brenner again. A confrontation occurs between Dylan and Butch, but it is interrupted by an elderly woman who intervenes and apologizes for Butch's behavior. Dylan thanks the woman for her assistance. A couple drove to a forest and found a spot to camp. A police officer warned Gangster that the locals might be unfriendly to outsiders and advised caution if they camped there. The couple, grateful for the warning, decided to hike instead of camping. After the officer left, they continued their walk. Dylan asked Brenner about turning left or right, and Brenner suggested left. It started to rain, and they found a cabin to take shelter in. They shared a romantic conversation, but Brenner began exploring. She found a hidden compartment with ammunition, and fear washed over her. Brenner called Dylan to check if anything outside seemed unusual. Dylan and Brenner decided to leave, but Butch knocked them unconscious. They awoke bound in a room where Butch tortured Dylan while Brenner watched. A henchman revealed Dylan was a police officer, escalating the danger. Butch apologized for not knowing Dylan's identity, then shot them both. He ordered his men to bury the bodies in a deep hole. The scene flashes back to Brenner's police training, revealing her strength. Back in the present, Brenner wakes up, having survived being shot. She finds her husband dead and covers his body. Overwhelmed with grief, she blames herself for his death. Remembering her true identity, she vows to avenge her husband and eliminate the enemy. Brenner takes an axe and walks with determination for revenge. Butch goes to his mother's house where he and his children harass a woman. He forcibly kisses her while she struggles. The community fears Butch and his family for their violent actions. They have kidnapped women for their own benefit. Butch's mother tells him to eat quickly as she has tasks for him. Brenner kills one of Butch's henchmen with a wooden weapon, but is disturbed by her actions. She disposes of the body and disappears into the forest to continue her mission. She later injures another man but spares his life, allowing him to escape. Brenner then sets fire to one of Butch's cabins, causing a large explosion. Sheriff Hobbs, hearing an explosion, starts investigating. Butch and his mother also hear the explosion, and Butch sees smoke rising from his cabin. His mother orders him to investigate, and he finds one of his men injured. He helps the injured man and drives off, while Brenner is in the back of her truck. Butch informs his mother about the deaths of their men, causing her to become furious and slap him for the chaos. Butch is tasked with finding outsiders to strengthen their forces. Butch's mother uses her network to investigate Brenner's background. Her friend discovers Brenner is a former military operative, shocking Butch's mother. Sheriff Hobbs finds one of Butch's men dead in the woods and reports it. Brenner sets traps in the forest. Sheriff Hobbs' team discovers a body identified as a member of Mother's group who controls the forest. The sheriff, troubled by Mother's power, requests a meeting. A girl alerts Mother to the sheriff's arrival. The sheriff's men report finding bodies, but Mother feigns concern and claims the man found in the forest took his own life. Sheriff Hobbs suspects a lie, but leaves without confrontation. Mother and her children mourn and drink heavily. Butch later stumbles inside, intoxicated, where Brenner kills him in revenge. Brenner then witnesses a terrified girl being locked in a room by one of Mother's men and realizes she is not alone. Many girls were held captive. Moved by compassion, she tried to help them escape. She freed the girls, but fear paralyzed them. One girl screamed a warning before an armed guard opened fire, killing one girl. Brenner neutralized the attacker and led Emily into the forest to hide. Mother was informed of Butch's death and the girl's escape, leading to grief and rage. She ordered her men to find Brenner, mobilizing everyone for a hunt. One of her men found Brenner's hideout but was killed by a trap. Another man was then quickly shot down by Brenner. Brenner and Emily shared a peaceful moment where Emily revealed her pregnancy and fear of her mother. Brenner vowed to protect her and help her escape. Meanwhile, Emily's mother sent a tracker and dogs to hunt Brenner. The next morning, Emily was captured, but Brenner rescued her, killing her captors. Sheriff Hobbs arrived but was shot in the leg by one of the trackers, who Brenner then killed. Brenner and Emily rescued the injured sheriff, and Brenner advised misleading the enemy to avoid being overwhelmed. They left their hiding spot and encountered the female officer who had previously warned Brenner and her husband, begging for her assistance. She offered them a ride and they fell asleep in the car. Upon waking up, they discovered they were trapped by Mother and her men. The officer betrayed the group by accepting bribes to stay loyal to Mother. During torture, Emily confessed to Mother that she was pregnant with Butch's child. Mother ordered her men to take Emily away. Brenner was imprisoned to await torture. Emily killed a guard, freed Brenner, and they went to the main room. A brutal fight broke out. Brenner fought fiercely, defeating her attackers. Mother then grabbed Emily, holding a blade to her throat and demanding Brenner drop her weapon. A man attacked Brenner from behind. Mother killed Emily by slashing her throat. Brenner fought off her attacker and found Emily dead. 3 months later, Mother received a message and was fatally shot. Brenner, having taken revenge, watched from the forest. She then walked away. The end. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.